Hello.
Alright, so it's been a while since our last update, and I'm so sorry about that. We keep saying that we were going to record it, and then we'd get busy and forget, because life is crazy, as I'm sure everybody knows. Life is just crazy. So the last update, we talked about my radiation oncology appointment. She was great. I love her. And a lot has happened since then. So let's see. After that, I had chemo. That's normal. And then we saw the colorectal surgeon. She's great. She's actually the first doctor I saw at City of Hope, and she gave us my second opinion, which was so much more hopeful than my original oncologist. And she's like, I bet you guys don't even remember me. And we're like, oh, we remember you. She's super sweet. So we saw her. She ordered a PET CT, an MRI, and then the biopsy. So I had the PET CT on Valentine's Day, on February 14th. What a Valentine's Day. And all that. And then the biopsy was yesterday, which I hurt a lot, but you know, it's a surgery, so you're gonna hurt. Where should we start? PET?
Yeah. Probably.
Okay.
My brain is tired.
Okay. So the PET scan, they briefly went over it yesterday. But basically the PET scan showed that things are shrinking. The original tumor lit up a little bit, but it could just be it was active because of inflammation or something. Thus the point of the biopsy, trying to figure out if cancer cells are still at the original tumor site or not. There are 2 spots in my lungs, but the upper one is teeny tiny, barely shows up, and the other one is shrinking. And then the tumors in the lymph nodes and like the pelvic groin area, they're small.
It was showing they may be normalized. It's not conclusive if they have shrunk to the point that there's not detection of cancer. It's more like inconclusive whether it's there or not, which is possibility either way. And considering we thought it was just a certainty of it being cancer, that's good.
So that's good. So those could technically be gone. Not entirely sure. Don't really know how to check that. But either way, it means my body is reacting and responding well to the chemo, and the tumors are not, which is what we want, which is all really good news. The biopsy just kind of confirmed that. She took tissue from the original tumor area, which she said
there's a little lump still there. Not sure if it's like cancerous or just inflammation. We'll find out once the biopsy, like pathology comes back.
So essentially just kind of not re-edifying, but like saying the same thing as the PET scan. I can't think of the word, but it's saying the same thing as the PET scan. She also took some samples of other walls and stuff in that area. It was all basically good news, essentially, from what she could see. Now we wait for pathology. Her and the radiation oncologist, who I also saw yesterday, that was stressful, who I saw yesterday, they said pathology will take about a week. And then after the pathology report comes in, they will take the pathology slides, the PET scan, the MRI, all of that stuff, lab work, to the tumor board, probably on Thursday, she said. and my 3 main doctors plus like 20 other doctors and radiologists and scientists and all that stuff of different specialties will discuss my case, especially because they want to discuss it with the tumor board because it is more complicated of a case. And they will discuss what they think the next steps should be. Should I continue chemo? Should we pause chemo and do radiation? Should we do radiation and surgery? Should we just do surgery? Like, there's just so many options right now, and the best way is to take all of this information to the tumor board and let everyone kind of discuss it and figure out what would be the best course of action. And the radiation oncologist, she's super sweet. She said she will call us right after the tumor board breaks to give us an update.
Mm-hmm.
She said her or somebody else, but she said it'll most likely be her.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe when she says that because she's like, I call insurances and I tell them to like hurry up. And then yesterday she's like, I called the radiologist and be like, you need to read this. And she's like, I do that a lot. And I'm like, okay. So she's like a real go-getter and does it herself kind of a person, which I really like. Just, you know, I'm really thankful for City of Hope and all my doctors, and that everything can happen like this. Yeah, so that is our update.
Mm-hmm.